Anyone can help me know? Anyone practiced I deserve affirmations?
I did. Yeah.
Okay, very nice. How was
Affirmations
it?
and release process. Release process was good and felt
Okay,
light after that.
very nice. Okay. And how about I deserve affirmations?
That also I did.
Hmm. And how was the feeling? How you felt? You felt, do you really deserve?
Not sure, but I
Not
have
sure.
written that.
Not sure, yes. When we feel not sure, we have to stick to it more and more. Hmm. Anybody else? Kavita ji, Priya ji, practiced I deserve affirmations?
I used
Yeah,
to do this regular affirmations, Priya, but I didn't do this. I deserve after seeing the comment only the exercise Charu has posted, right? After that, only I remembered, okay, I missed it to do this.
Hmm. Hmm.
This release and affirmation, doing it properly daily, but somehow I missed it.
Hmm.
I'll
Yeah,
here.
no problem. So we have done chapter number 8 from You Can Heal Your Life, how to change. I mean, the next chapter to that, building the new self. In that, she talked about these affirmations. Hmm. Right, very nice, Kavita ji. Thank you. Yes, Priya ji. Yeah, Charu, please go ahead. Yeah, please, Charu.
yeah, I practiced I deserve for something, but then so much of doubt, then I stopped it and then I continued with I love and approve of myself, what I have shared.
Hmm.
So, lot of, for one thing, I kept practicing I deserve, but doubt it not, so then I stopped it.
Yeah. So whatever the doubts are coming, actually that is the affirmation which is helping you to reach to the core problem, right?
Okay.
Whatever
Okay.
doubts are appearing, you have to write them down and then start releasing them. As you will release them, you will reach the core problem.
And then suddenly doubts were coming, then I started saying I deserve to be happy, right?
Mm, mm,
That I could relate to. So I'm still
mm,
doing that. But the thing I was doing for I deserve, I got so much doubts and I got in between. And when I said, I love and approve of myself. So I just
mm.
stick to that. Thing.
But that you have to work on, because if you're getting so many doubts, that means the block is there for you to
But I
clear.
wanted to do that and I kept saying I deserve. Every time the thought would come to me, I would say, and then I would get out and then, read it. So it was
Mm.
happening quite a lot of times. So maybe that's the area I have to work on.
Exactly. That is the area to work on. You really have to focus on that area, Charu.
Sure, I'll do that this week.
Yeah. Very nice, Charu. Yes, Priyaji. Anything you did?
Yeah, Priya. I regularly used to do the affirmation part. I regularly used to tell. And then I deserve, yeah, one or two I used to tell. There are things like which is not working for me. Actually, what I did is, the thing which is not working, I stopped, telling that particular deserve part and all. The one which works for me, I keep repeating. So I don't know why I stopped, but maybe I think I have to, restart and work on that.
Resistance makes us stop, no, Priyaji?
Mm.
Because
Yeah.
difficult feelings come up, right? And that doesn't feel so good, so exciting, right? But in your own journal, writing that why it is not working, what is stopping me, what is that resistance within me which is creating this problem for me, and how can I let go of it? You will get to know the actual problem, Priyaji. And then you have to start working on releasing that need.
Yeah.
You're getting me? And then the affirmation will work for you. Okay?
I have self doubt in few things. I used to have self doubt. I don't know how to come out of that.
First of
For
all,
few
ask
things.
yourself why this doubt and from where this doubt is coming. Why do I doubt? And from where this doubt is coming. Maybe you will connect to some of your past incident where you doubted yourself, and then from there on it became a habit, or something really significant happened that made you believe in doubting yourself.
Even if I tell like, I am capable of doing that or something, while telling that particular affirmation, I feel like, no, I think this will not work. Okay. Deep inside, I used to think that when I say like, I am capable of doing this or that, that particular time, by telling that affirmation only, I used to think about, this will not work for me kind of
Hmm. Hmm.
thought.
Hmm.
For very few things, yeah, I have to work on that. But there are few part which is actually working, and I feel very good also for that.
But don't make it as an excuse to stop working on what is not working, right?
Yeah, what is not working.
You have to work on it. Okay? It's okay. Time will come, Priyaji. Time will come. Sometimes we take these breaks in between to calm down or to relax and then to begin. So it's okay. It will happen. When it has to happen, it is definitely going to happen. Right? Keep connection with the universe. Keep telling universe, please put me on the right path. Help me realize. Please help me accept. Please help me. Give me strength to find my inner patterns. Just simple intentions and prayers. I'm telling you, beautifully, they are being heard and you will find your path. Right? So I did something almost like in August 2024, and I didn't even realize that mistake I did. And when I realized, even then, I could not ask forgiveness from God for that. Yeah, it's okay. That attitude came for me. Now, August till now, what is this? April. The real forgiveness has started coming from my heart now. I don't know how suddenly I have started praying to God and asking God for for forgiveness of that particular part. You know, so how many months it took me? September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. It is 7 months. 7 months it took me. But and before that also, I tried to put my forgiveness because I somewhere knew that I made a mistake, but the forgiveness was not coming from heart and I could not do it. But now it is coming up on its own, right? So that is how it starts working, right? It will happen. It will happen, Priyaji, when it has to happen, right? But keeping our intentions are very, very important towards it.
But these days, whatever bad or whatever mood upset or whatever, immediately I start doing some affirmation or writing release or something. These days, I have one tool in my hand to come out of, bad mood or
And how
something.
about anxieties,
Yeah,
Priyaji?
that's almost like, I came out of it. 95%
Negligence.
I'm okay. Last week, one good thing happened. What is like last week, I met with an accident. Okay, my car. The thing is, I didn't feel that much anxious or something. Actually, I was calm. I felt like that's okay. Nothing happened to me. It's just car, right? So I didn't feel that bad. If it was like 2 months back, Priya, I
Mm.
will be like in continuous anxiety for 1 week and all.
Mm.
Then I have to go for medications, all those things. But this time it didn't affect me. And yeah, after that, few things happened. For that also, I didn't get anxious. Actually, I liked it. Yeah, this anxiety part, I totally, almost 95% I came out.
Very nice. Five.
And even that 5%, it will be there for only few minutes. See, earlier it will be like
Mm.
days, week, days, and kind of thing. But this time, like maybe or 5-10 minutes, I'll feel a little anxious and I'll come out very easily.
Very nice. Follow pranayama, deep breathing. I will
Yeah.
be also, you remind me, Priyaji, that's important for you. I'll be also sharing a breathing exercise with you. Okay. You have to start practicing that breathing exercise continuously because, see, anxiety is a deeper pattern, right? Lot of it you have released, but the deeper core within you lies there, right? To release that, you need to take support of breathing exercises. And when you will do it, just put an intention that whatever is surfacing, the anxieties are surfacing, will be released. Also, the core has to get cleansed. Okay. I'm telling you, you practice that for next 90 days. Wonderful results will come to you. Okay. You
Yeah.
remind me on WhatsApp. I'll share that with you. It will definitely help you. Okay.
Yeah, okay, Priya.
Very
Yeah.
nice. Great. Wonderful, Priyaji. So happy to hear. I cannot even explain my happiness when I see everyone growing. And as I told, I'm also feeling so good being in good vibration, right? High vibration, it feels really good, right? I've been now working on my core energies and it makes me feel really that, yes, the part is getting cleansed. Very nice. Let's go
Before
ahead.
this,
Mhm.
before this mirror work, I think Kavita knows much about me. I felt very bad. I don't know. I used to tell her like I don't know how to come out of this anxiety. I don't know whether I'll be in medication. Will be in medications. All those things. I used to tell her like see every day I go to gym again. I have this problem, that problem. But these 2 months, I feel very calm because now I know how to come
Cope
out
up.
of that.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
out of it, right? Very nice. As I
Thanks,
will
thank,
share,
thank you, Priya. Actually, thank you for you and especially for Kavita
Rita.
because she
Yeah.
only forced me. Actually, she said, "You just join and see whether it is working for you or not. You
Mm,
just join." But
mm.
it really helped me.
Yes. See how people are, stuck in illusion. They have to take medication, this and that. Ayo, so much. I want to share a good news. One of the mirror work participant, she did long back, I think 1 year back. She got conceived. And doctors actually told her that there is no point for you to conceiving naturally. You have to only go for IVF. Okay. But all the healing that she has done, she was practicing, and with the help of another participant, I mean, she was her coach. As Kavita ji is here, she was introduced by one of my colleagues. She supported her, and for 15, 20 days, she did pink bubble 3 times a day. And then she got the news. How beautiful, how wonderful it is, right? So, see, now when that time has to come, you get that guidance and you start following it, you align yourself, and then it happens for us, right? Wonderful, very nice. Thank you. I mean, we have to bless her that she has to deliver a beautiful, wonderful, and divinely child shall come in her life. Okay, let's go ahead. Today, we have to actually talk about day number 6, which is releasing your inner critic. This is very, very important. Today, me and Neeruji were discussing inner critic is the biggest block one has to understand and realize. The moment you start feeling bad about yourself, or you start criticizing yourself, or you start noticing that something is bad for you, you actually cannot work on that pattern for you. It's a block. It just gets blocked there. You feel like, I don't want to face it, or I can't face myself here. And we try to escape. Every time escape. And then the problem becomes this big. Finally, we feel like we have to work on it, right? To avoid all that, or to come out of all that, we have to start working on inner critic, releasing inner critic, right? So today you learn about breaking the habit of judgment, self-criticism, and go beyond the need to put yourself down. Okay. So we will just go ahead with our mirror work exercise and we'll start with that. Okay. Find a quiet place with your mirror where you feel safe, and you're not disturbed. Look into the mirror, straight into your eyes. If you still feel uncomfortable, look at mouth and everything. Talk to your inner child. This is an inner child activity now. Inner child, your inner child who wants to grow and blossom needs love, acceptance, and praise. Now say the affirmations. I love you. I really love you. I know you're doing the best you can. You're perfect just as you are, and I approve of you. right? You may have to do this several times to really feel that this you really is your voice is less critical, right? This exercise is important. This exercise is important. Everybody has to start doing this exercise. Make a list of 5 things that you still criticize yourself for. Go through your previous mirror work exercise where you have written the 5 things that you have criticized yourself for. See if anything's changed. And if not, then understand how strong they are, that you still have to work on it, right? So then go down, besides each, you write down your date and then start working on by making the positive affirmations. You have to write down all 5 affirmations and then carry the list with you and you start doing the mirror work on that. Okay. So is that clear? Can we start this exercise for this week? 5 things that I've criticized myself for, or I feel bad about myself for. You can also add guilt, where you feel guilty about yourself for. All those you have to write down. Can everybody do that? Can we quickly make the list right now? 5 things so that we complete
Yeah,
it here
we can
itself.
make.
Yeah, I think that would be much better. 5 things that we criticize ourselves for. It's a good time. I also have to do it for you. Okay, anyone completed? I could write 4 right now.
I
Anyone?
wrote 3. I can't think
Priya?
any else.
Very nice. It's okay, Neeruji. Yes, Kavita ji.
Yeah, you have to include my son as one of the participants, and he wrote us for self-criticism.
Wow, very nice.
He
Definitely.
was, as soon as he heard the word, he was sitting nearby, he was disturbing me what I have to write, and you have to tell me. And he has written, I criticize myself as a pest, a bad, what is this, Saga? A bad son, a bad student, a bad boy, selfish and greedy person. He wrote this thing.
Wow, very nice. So you have to now help him to convert it into an affirmation. He's a brilliant son and a brilliant student, doing everything as as beautiful as he could, right? And what else he has written?
Same. That's it.
He's
Selfish.
greedy and selfish, he has
Selfish.
also written, right?
But I hope that he's not that much selfish. I feel.
Yeah, that's fine. But if he has written for himself, that's what he believes, right?
Yeah.
See, it doesn't matter. Like what I have written is, see, that I have pigmentation on my face and I feel bad, which makes me feel I'm not that beautiful. Now, other person looking at me saying, what foolish it is for you. You're good looking, right? But that's my belief, right? And many of our beliefs are foolish, but they are beliefs and they're working for us. We have to work on them, right? So for Saka, right? Saka,
Yes,
right?
yes.
For Saka, he has to write, I am just perfect the way I am. I'm perfect just the way I am, and I accept myself as I am.
I told him to write, I love myself today morning. I
Yeah.
love and approve of myself.
And he also has to write down, I love and approve of myself.
That comes with affirmations, right?
Yeah, these are
சொல்றாங்க affirmation எழுதுன்னு சொல்றாங்க.
affirmations, right?
Ah,
So, I have written four. One is that I have pigmentation on my face, which makes me feel bad. That I don't take that good decisions. I feel bad and low about myself. I'm not able to be focused and disciplined, and I take everything, including myself, for granted. Now I have to convert them into affirmations, right? So the first can be, I'm beautiful just as the way I am, right? And I cannot take good decisions. I trust and believe in myself and the decisions I make and I take, right? Not able to be, I can be focused and disciplined. I deserve to be focused and disciplined, right? And then I take everything, including myself, for granted. I release it completely from my consciousness, right? And I can be what I want to be. Like that, I can write down whatever I want to, right? I'll be formulating my affirmations as per my means later on, and then I will start working on them, right? So you also please write down your affirmations about it and start doing them, right? Then, while doing those affirmations, whatever in your subconscious comes when you're doing it in the mirror, they are the blocks. Those are the layers to be cleared off. Yeah, Kavit. Yeah, Priya.
Actually, Priya, I have an issue. Like, see, there are few people around me. Like, whatever help or whatever task they ask me, right? Even if I'm not interested, I don't say like, no, I can't do that. I'll be like, without interest, I'll say, okay, I'll do. But somehow I'll get irritated because they keep, they'll take it for granted. They keep asking me and they'll be like, every day they'll ask me to do something.
Hmm.
So I don't know. For that I wrote like I criticize myself for not saying no to anyone for anything. Okay,
Hmm.
how can I write positive?
It's okay for me to say no when I am not comfortable,
Um,
and everyone accepts and respects my decision.
it's okay for me to say
No,
no.
when required.
Yeah.
You can also write, I take stand for myself. And everyone loves and accepts me as I am. Okay. Not able to say no is also an indication of low self-worth.
Oh,
Yes, it is. The moment you start working on raising your self-worth, you'll be able to say no whenever it is required.
see, how is it related? See, suppose, for example, my one of my friend is nearby. Okay, Like daily evening she used to call me and she says like, Priya, can I come to your house now? Are you busy? But sometimes I feel very busy, or I have some work. I inner self used to tell like, no, no, don't come. But I can't say it in my, like, no, you don't come, I'm busy. But what I do is like, okay, see, it's your wish. If you want to come, you come. Okay, I'll tell like that. But and she'll come immediately, okay. And I feel like, why is she asking me that question? If she wants to come, she can come, right? Why is she? See, if I feel like, if I say no, she'll feel bad. So for
Mm.
that, I'll say, okay, no, you can come. I am free only. So I don't want to, come into this thing. Every day this is happening for me.
Yeah. So if you're not so comfortable with it, you have to ask yourself, why is it happening with you? First question, why is it happening with you? Why she is and what she is trying to tell you, right? And then see, making them understand in several ways, because see, they are not going to understand my knowledge of this, right? I cannot just ask her and tell her all this, right? But we have to approach them with the indirect ways. Hey, you know what? I'm doing something for next 1 hour. So, is it possible for you to reach out to me after 1 hour? Okay. Or, hey, have a plan to go out like this and that. And is it okay if you can come by 8 o'clock today or this time today? Once you start making some indirect approaches to them, automatically it will reduce.
I think somewhere I want to be like, good. You say, right, good girl syndrome or something. Like,
Exactly.
yeah, like in every situation I want to prove them like, I'm good, okay, you come, I'll take care
And,
kind of, I want to project like that, I think maybe.
that's why you're feeling irritated.
Yeah,
This need is there within, right? That's why you're feeling irritated. If this need wouldn't be there, you will not feel irritated, right? But this is important to really take stand for ourselves, right? No?
if
If
it's
I
like
want
one
to
or
take
two day,
rest,
I don't feel that much okay. If they come like, once in a week or twice in a week. If it's like every day, after 5 6 days, immediately I started thinking, see, every day evening I feel like whether she'll come today or not. See, at 4 o'clock, as I used to, start getting that thought.
hmm,
So yeah, I have to work on
you created, and only you can,
that.
you know, maybe there is a need within you that someone has to come and fulfill you, and you cannot be alone. And that is also a reason for you to
Yeah,
attract such
I
people.
always wanted, someone to be with me. Yeah, I have that feeling.
Exactly. Exactly. That is why it is happening, Priyaji.
If I have that feeling, why I get irritated when someone, see, if it's like for 2 3 days,
Because
okay.
because
But
you're
beyond
because
that, I feel
rejecting
irritated, right? Huh?
because you're rejecting the self of you and allowing someone to fill that space. Our self is very intelligent. It knows everything, right? And also we see, we are so selfish from within, if you say. We
Yeah,
want someone's company, but at the same time, it has to be on our
within our limit.
range now. And if goes little bit here and there, we feel burdened about it, right? So that also creates this irritation and everything, because we start feeling burdened, right? So the core point is you start releasing the need for you, that you need someone, right? You're self-sufficient. Yeah, it doesn't mean that you don't have to allow everyone to come, but they can come, but it doesn't have to be a dependency, right? So you can start working on that dependency, Priyaji, right? Very nice. So let's
I don't depend, but I feel, happy when someone is with me. Like,
you
see, they,
depend.
oh,
That
that
is
is depend
dependent.
only. Oh,
You ask yourself, you ask yourself, it is a dependency.
okay.
Only yourself can answer, Priyaji. Why you are attracting, you ask yourself. Mm, it will answer. I mean, definitely answers will come. So the problem is not with the friend, problem is with me.
With me, yeah.
And also, I don't have that boundary for myself. So I don't allow people to stay in that boundary. I only allow them to cross it as well. That's also within me, not for them. Mm. So I actually have worked on this particular part so much because earlier people used to come and cross their boundaries just like that with me, talking anything rubbish, nonsense, anything. So I used to feel, how come? I mean, how come can anyone come and talk like that with me? How come I allow people to be like this with me? You know, I never knew what is boundary, how to create it, what to do it. Then I started learning it slowly, right? And a few times I mean, some of the relationship have really gone in my life from my life because that time I didn't know how to create the boundary. I created in a bad way. Means I really told them on the face. They did this wrong and they have crossed their boundary. I'm not liking it. Obviously, they were not able to confront. Total shut. But today I feel it's very good that happened. Those relationships were not so important also in the life. Life is even better without them, right? So, I mean, that's how I cut down and then recreated my relationships with people. Now it is not at all required for me. The boundary is so I set. Nobody can cross it now. That I clearly know. Right? And if anybody cross, I come to know. And then I know how to manage it and how to tackle it. Right? Very nice. Okay. Let's go ahead now for our mirror work. Please take your mirror and we will start doing it. Look into yourself in the mirror and say hi. Hi. I know inner critic is a part of us. Today, let's connect to the inner critic, the judge within us who always says, you're wrong here, you're wrong there, you've not done this, you've not done that. And the critic within me, which loves to criticize. So let's talk to that critic. Ask the critic, hey, why do you think it is required to criticize myself? How do you feel it is helping me? Is it the only way to change? Now ask your critic, can you help me become more loving and acceptable for some time? Hey critic, can you help me become loving and acceptable for some time? Can you become my companion who doesn't criticize but accepts and approves of me with all the wrongs? Can you help me with that? Can you do it for me? I appreciate you and I love you for being there because you played your role. It's me who allowed you to play this role. And it's me now who's requesting you to be loving and acceptable to me and see how it works. Can you help me feel good about myself even if I've done something wrong? Can you help me look at the bright side of me even when the darkness prevails? Can you help me becoming the most admiring person I know? Let's do it. Let's try it for a while. I know we can do it. If your inner critic is resisting, it's okay. Say it's okay. I still believe in you and I still love you. Now let's say I love you. I really love you, Priya, and I know you're doing the best you can. You're perfect, just as you are. I love you. I really love you. You're doing the best you can. You're perfect, just as you are. I really love you. I love you, Priya. You're perfect, just as you are. You're doing the best you can. I love you and I approve of you. I appreciate you. Keep gazing into your eyes and see the beauty. Feel that you're meeting the critic within you. And it is helping you. Say, I thank you. Let's convert and change all the criticism into admiration for some time. All the things I've been criticizing myself for, I'll admire myself for now. And it's okay to be that way. It's okay. It's really okay. Okay, very nice. Anyone can tell me, have you got connected to the inner critic and what inner critic said? That why it is so important to criticize? Anybody got that answer?
I don't know, Priya. I started crying.
Oh, very nice.
So,
Okay.
so I can see two parts. One is the inner critic, and one is the other self trying to love. And then I could also see that inner critic also consoling myself. I don't know. It was very mixed. I started
Hmm.
crying.
Hmm.
That
Okay.
I've been criticizing so long.
Yeah.
I've been criticizing and criticizing. So even as if the inner critic is also tired of criticizing. वैसा feeling है. So I
Hmm.
started crying.
Hmm. It's okay. Now you can convert it into admiration, right?
Yes.
Right? And thanking that you've got this knowledge to do it. Hmm. Very nice. Very nice, Charu. Anybody else got connected to inner critic and inner critic said anything? So my inner critic said, hey, that's the only way to change. Critic is important. Without critic, there is nothing, right? So anything? Anybody else? No? Anybody got connected to the inner critic? Or did the inner critic said that, okay, I'll become the admiration for some time? I love and accept. Did the inner critic agree to it or said, no, 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 I will not leave my duty. It's my core duty to criticize. Please share quickly. Please share, quickly share. How was it?
Actually, for me, it, I think I felt like, okay, I can, convert from criticizing to, appreciation, all those things. But yeah, I felt little okay only after doing that.
Okay, fine. That's fine. I mean, really fine. Anyone else?
I
Niruji?
didn't get any, rejection kind of thing and all. I
Hmm.
just
Yeah.
felt telling, yeah.
I also didn't felt any rejection itself. Yeah, yeah. Definitely we can do it. Yeah. Niruji, Kavitaji, quickly.
Priya, I had mixed emotions. So many things start coming to my mind.
Hmm.
Earlier it was very simple, I love you, Neeru, I love you kind of things.
Hmm.
Then some fears started coming.
Very nice. So make a list of all those fears, Niruji,
Yes,
just now,
I have written.
and share it with me.
Sure.
Okay. Very nice. Good. Good that has come up. Very nice, Niruji. Yes, Kavitaji. See, so much beneath lies, right? The moment you pick up one thing, 10 things comes.
Priya, like actually, I'm not able to do this thing properly. First of all, not focusing on Robert because he's also talking and he's also want to do this thing. But the thing is, like I've done my affirmation, but I didn't do it focusedly. So I'm not able to share anything about it.
Okay. Fine. So you do it again and then share, Kavitaji. Share your
Yeah.
experience. Okay. Okay, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have a question.
Hmm.
So, whenever we do this exercise or in any moment of life, the critic self is always there, right?
Yeah.
So, even with so much of practices and all that, we are doing, still that critic self is always there.
Yeah.
So that is a human tendency.
See,
Uh,
that is how deep it is. That
or
our
there would be some people who would have conquered this. उनका critic self होगा ही नहीं.
so many are there.
They
Divinely,
never criticize themselves.
no, they're completely out of it. Divinely connected people, they don't have a need to criticize themselves. They're out of it completely. They have worked on their patterns. So many people are there, right? And that's what is called as clearing yourself from all this trash, negativity, right? So there are so many people. I mean, definitely, right? Okay, so let's do our prayer. I mean, a meditation, which is important. I'm feeling like to doing it right now, and we will talk to our inner child with that. Okay, so please close your eyes and take a deep breath. I don't know after how much time we are going to meet our inner child, but let's make it happen this moment. Take a deep breath. And just start looking for your heart. Feel your heart. See, where is your heart? See, there is a door, and you are able to open that door of your heart. Open it up. As you open it up, you see a child within. See how this child looks. Appears to you. So desperately waiting for you to come in and hug, or is sitting silent, or is in pain. You go and sit with this child. Introduce yourself. Hey, I am your future self, and I'm here to be with you and to love you, to tell you that you're never alone. I'm always there for you. Hold that child's hand and say, hey, today I've come to tell you that you are beautiful and wonderful just as the way you are. You're perfect and you're doing the best you can. I love you. I really, really love you. Allow that child to hug you, or you go and hug that child, but don't force it. See if it is naturally happening, hug the child. Otherwise, keep talking. Saying, today I've come to tell you that you're doing the best you can. You're perfect just as you are. I love you. I really, really love you. Take your name, Priya. My little one, I love you. I really, really love you. You're wonderful and beautiful just as the way you are. See how that feels. Do you feel the heart's room expanding and the energy shifting? Suddenly there is so much of light all around. That beautiful light is always there to help you, protect you, and be with you. Thank you, light, for healing me. Thank you, my inner child, for healing me. Now, see yourself saying your inner child, hey, I'll see you soon, but you are doing the best you can, and I love you. I really love you. Thank you, my inner child. Come out of your heart, see it's brightening, illuminating with love energy. And now we will become aware of our physical presence. And as we count from 5 to 1, we'll begin. 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. You have to rub your hands, put it on your eyes. It will come out. Okay, anyone? How was it? Neeruji, how was it?
प्रिया मेरी बात नहीं हुई इनर चाइल्ड से, लाइक थोड़ा नाराज ही बैठा था।
Naraz tha?
हाँ,
Okay, very nice. So was not ready to talk to you?
no,
Wonderful, very nice. That is what we have to practice, Neeruji. Okay, and that is what is called as inner child healing, right? So you conveyed whatever you had to convey.
not exactly. So many thoughts were coming, like why the child is sitting like this. The child was fearful and angry both.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, very nice. It's okay. We'll work on it and it will definitely change. Right. Charu?
So for me, I could see my 5-year-old photo, a smiling birthday photo that I have, and I could tell my inner child the 5 things, the ones which we wrote just now. That from now on, I'll try my best. That I will not criticize you for these 5 things, and love you more, and help you in coming out, of these critical areas which are like long now, and we'll be happy. So I had that feeling, but I could relate to those things that I wrote. Somehow that thought only came to me that I should talk to my inner child and say sorry that I have been criticizing so much for these 5 things.
Hmm.
That
Okay,
would
very nice. Very nice. Right. Very nice, Charu. Thank you. Priyaji, were you able to connect quickly? We'll mind off.
Yeah, Priya, actually, I can see my inner child. But the thing is, whenever I used to see my inner child, I feel like, there I used to feel like, oh, she looks very innocent. She's like kind of, very sad, those things and all. When I tell I love you, Priya, I'll take care of you. When I hug, all those things she's accepting. But there is no communication actually. Though
Hmm.
she, yeah, every time I feel like there is no communication, but still she feels, good with that hugs and all. But I don't know why, there is no communication.
That
Though
will
she
come with
accepts.
practice.
Uh,
It will take some time. right? We have gone far from that part of us, and it will take some time. The part cannot trust so easily, right?
Whenever I see my child's face, I feel like, she is very innocent. And again, what I think is, am I judging that she's innocent, or is she really innocent? I'm not. There also, I'm getting such thoughts.
That is why the communication is not happening.
Yeah.
Right? You have to release your doubt here and believe that she is wonderful as she is, right? She is innocent, she is not innocent, none of your business.
Mm.
She's wonderful, and you are going to accept her as she is. Bring that acceptance first, and then the communication will happen, Priyaji. Here is a block. Okay, very nice. Next time you try it and say, now I accept you completely. And you're innocent, not innocent. I'm not bothered about anything anymore now. Right?
Yeah.
You are mine.
Whenever I see that face, I immediately get that thought. Oh, she's very innocent, right? Kind of. Whenever I see my childhood
Then
picture,
believe completely in that thought. The other contradictory doesn't have to come. And if that is coming, you have to release it. Right. Very nice. Okay, that's all for today. Kindly please practice inner child, connecting with your inner child. And just, you don't have to say anything to your inner child, but just say that I totally accept you at your value. Whatever you are, I truly accept you. And I love you, I really love you. Just say those affirmations to your inner child, nothing else. This itself will improve so much for you. Okay. And for whomsoever will practice, it will definitely make a difference. Okay. So that's all for today. And we will be meeting next week discussing another topic for us. Right. I want to continue inner child actually next week as well. Right? Okay. That's all for today.